Hello, thank you for visiting my site. This is another gun that I'll be offering up for sale. I'm thinning out my collection. As I mentioned, when I collect guns, either originals or replicas, I try to find the very best example. This one is used. I bought it from its previous owner, who was the original owner. I've had it for quite some time, but it's a replica of a Frontier rifle from the early 1800s, and this is manufactured by a company named Pedersoli in Italy. If you're familiar with Pedersoli arms, they're very, very well made, fully functional, and beautiful guns. This particular gun is the Deluxe model. Right now it lists for about $1,700 plus tax, and the gun is the wood is done in the original tiger maple of the period, which adds to the cost, and it has the brown barrel, which originally this was done by the settlers using cat urine. I don't know what they use today, hopefully not cat urine, but again, it's a beautiful finish on the barrel. Brass is traditional brass of the period. The brass is in good shape. It just has the typical patina that brass has, and the lock is case hardened steel, also in really good shape. The frizzen does have some scratching on it from the flint. I have shot this gun. It's gotten use, but again, the overall gun in very good condition. The rifling and the bore are very clean. When you're done with If you're familiar with black powder guns, when you're done shooting, it's very important to clean them immediately, as black powder is very corrosive, and you simply pour hot water down the barrel, which cleans everything out, and then make sure the bore is dry, and then run a light patch through with some oil, and that keeps the bore in really good shape. This gun has a wood ramrod which came with it. Unfortunately, the wood ramrods were known to break, so again, I wanted to keep this gun original. With I have a carbon fiber rod that was made for the gun, which I mainly use for the loading and firing and cleaning. That keeps the wood rod in good shape. As I mentioned, the gun is in really good shape, just really minor. There's two very small dings at the very end of the wood here in front of the barrel. Other than that, the wood's in almost perfect shape. Just a few minor scratches, which are not really noticeable to the naked eye unless you really, really look hard. The only issue that I know about the gun is the patch box. When I bought it, he had it taped shut, and there's a latch that is not functioning properly, which could be easily fixed, but the box will come open unless it's fixed, so that needs to be done. I just never took the time to do it. And then the previous owner also had put these two screws in the end, which are not brass, which before the gun is shipped, I will take those out and put some brass screws in to make the gun look more presentable. This gun is, again, Pedersoli guns, fully functional. It's really good shape, 45 caliber, or excellent for display. A beautiful wall hanger from the early 1810 period. And again, if you check my feedback, you'll see I'm 100%, and that people say that my guns are exactly as I described them, and so you won't be disappointed with this gun. Thank you for viewing.